How long have you been married?
Let me see. Since the president was black.
The first term or the second?
All social media. Turn it up. Last week on Friday Night Live.
Room Mr. 357.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on and joining us tonight. Why don't you introduce yourselves to the people and let them know where they can find you right off the bat.
All right, nighttrain357.com. That's where you can find me. You can find me everywhere. I'm streaming everywhere. I'm on MC. I like the rippity raps and the hip hops. One quick shout out, rest in peace, of course, to Chadwick Boseman. Also the illustrator for the original Black Panther comic book, Jack Kirby. It was his birthday today. So that's wild.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Stanley and Jack Kirby did that. And also to add to two Virgo lists that are probably not as impactful in hip hop culture yet, but my DJ Tej, shout out to the Virgos, and also ADST is celebrating the birthday today, which produced most of my new album, The Nightlife. Well, the Night Train 357 moniker is actually based off of my father's CB radio name. My father was big in the Citizens band, like ham radio and stuff. And when he passed away, I took on a name. My government, my Clark Kent, is Stephen. And his name was Steven. And so I said, okay, well, I'm going to just call myself Night Train 357.
Oh, with a name like 357, I would think that you would be a tough guy.
No, I'm not a tough guy. That's my dad's name, and that is it.
Now, I got a conspiracy. I'm going to talk a little conspiracy with you, Mr. Night Train 357.
Go ahead and shoot. Okay. I'm a Freemason. I just want to let you know that.
Fair enough.
I'm not a Freemason. I'm just no.
Okay, well, check this out, Mr. Mason. Do you believe that your song that you have with the Cosmic, what is the name of that song?
Cosmic Cruise.
The Cosmic Cruise.
Yeah.
Do you think that you have some similarity to Bruno Mars in there with the what?
I'm flinging haters like a catapult. You feel the heat, take it off like what y'all going to do? We'll cruise up among the stars.
What y'all want to do?
The answer is no. Not at all. Bruno Mars, if you look at it, and actually Quincy Jones brought this up. Bruno Mars, which is secretly my cousin. No, that's a lie. He is pulling from influences from the past, and it becomes apparent. And so shout out to him, because he pulled the same influences that I pulled from, which was Curtis Blow and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. You know, that kind of 80s tone to it. You know, shout out to Artemis, my friend Artemis, which and brilliant MC and also producer of that track. He had kind of a Bay Area feel when he did that song. And he said, oh man, you know, it would be cool if you did this, that, and the third. And I just kept feeling that, you know, old school hip hop kind of flow or feel to it. So, you know, me and Bruno Mars sat down in a room and said, and Bruno took his part and I took mine. So there you go.
No, I'm glad you mentioned the Furious Five and old school rap. Let me ask you, are you familiar with Casanova Ed?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Is that inspired your Lois Lane Superman run?
Yes. That was. It's funny when that rhyme. For everybody who hasn't heard the song, go check it out. Nighttrain357.com. There's a music video. For that particular line, it's funny you bring that part up because a lot of other stuff was direct sci-fi references, and so although Superman is an alien, Lois Lane is not. And I don't think I've ever seen a comic book where they fly in outer space. But even the tone and the way I said it was indicative of past hip hop legends. You know, there's a lot of references pulled in from that, and I tried to kind of warp it and make it my own, which in a way is my form of hip hop.
Now I could make it rain the way she took the thing. I could balance my savings and put like half away. 401k, transfer to the IRA, or I could whistle at the club every other day.
The song that you got with Rome, where you guys are going on a guy's night out. And,
oh man,
what's the name of that track, sir?
Turn It Up.
Turn It Up. Now, you guys are going back and forth and you're discussing actually having women at home and still yet looking for women. Did you get any conflict with that at home?
Not at all, because it's not a real story. It's like most rap songs. It's not real.
But
So,
yet you set the scenario as if you guys would do that.
oh yeah, as we would. There are times when you have a moment where you're like, there was a song. I can't remember. What was it? I think I Love My Wife. No, it was a song. It was something that Walter Matthau had done way back in the day before he was like the Mr. Wilson and Dennis the Menace, like 1960s or something, where it was all about him trying to cheat on his wife. And he realized that that was a stupid idea. And that's kind of the synopsis of it. It's just like not necessarily cheating, but just kind of having a guys' night. Doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna go out and get something. It just means you're trying to when you get older, you realize that your motives are different.
Yeah.
I personally believe a man should not be out past midnight.
Oh Lord.
If they are not getting paid or they getting laid. If you are not getting one of those two things, there is no reason. What the hell reason? Especially a black man when you out that late. There ain't nothing good happening at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Even the food is bad. What you got? McDonald's and like a beat up Waffle House with like the one roach that you don't look at. Because you were what's out
Friday
there?
night live stream at HipHopCitizen.